Holding the ring, chest tight, and we're just going to press into the ring. Connect your heels to be in your Pilates stance, and we're going to press in and lower. You want to sit that way. Turn. There you go. And lift and lower. And it's just a gentle press. The heel of the hand should be on, and the fingers should be reaching long. And I go for 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. We're going to take the ring down. We're going to round down. Then we're going to turn the ring so one of the pads is on the mat. And I'm going to inhale, let my back lengthen. And then exhale, I'm going to press into the ring and round. Inhale, release the ring, lengthen the spine, press in, exhale. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, scoop. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale, round. And inhale. And exhale. Good. Take the ring again into both hands. And we start to peel ourselves back up, vertebrae by vertebrae, using your core, not your back. Lift up into that releve. Separate those heels and put them back down. I want you to step back with one leg and reach the ring out chest height. The leg that's bent will be the leg we're twisting over. So make sure your back heel is raised. Your foot shouldn't be turned out. So this is balance, a little bit of balance. So we're going to rotate over the bent leg on an inhale. Exhale, center. And again, inhale to exhale. Think of growing taller with each twist. 1 more. And then we'll step in and bring the ring into chest. We're going to press the ring out as I step back with the opposite leg. So again, both sets of toes are facing forward. Your back heel is lifted. We settle in. We twist over the bent leg on an inhale. Exhale, center. I follow that ring and bring it back. Just 2 more. Inhale, rotate. Exhale, back home. And 1 more. Inhale and exhale. Now I'm going to lower my back knee down. Other leg will follow. Put the ring down and stretch back into a little child's pose. Now right here, take the opportunity to take some nice deep breaths, inhaling through the nose and exhaling through the lips. And again, we'll inhale and exhale. And 1 more. Let's inhale and exhale. Still facing the center of the room. Go onto your seat and grab onto that ring. We're going to take the ring and press it into the shins, and the hands go right here on the pads. Okay? Now use this to push into the shins to lift up nice and tall. We'll inhale here, and on the exhale, I will round. Inhale, push into the ring to zip up. Inhale. Exhale, round and scoop. 2 more. Inhale. Shoulders should go down as you're coming up. Exhale, melt. And 1 more. We'll inhale, lift. And exhale, round. Lift that ring up off those shins. And we'll start to roll it back. Taking your time, melting the shoulders. Waistline leading you back. Keep the knees bent and bring the arms straight up to the ceiling. We'll nod our chin to our chest. Eyes to navel, find that lower back, and we'll lift up and over. Stay rounded as you retrace your steps. Inhale, melt the shoulders, tuck the tail, exhale, lengthen. Nod that chin again, inhale through the nose, exhale through the lips. We bring it back. I'm going to start to pick up my pace a little bit for 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it back up for 4. I'm pressing into the ring as I exhale. I'm going to inhale back. Exhale, finish. Inhale up to start. Exhale. We'll do 1 more. Inhale. We should be getting warmer. To exhale. Out. Inhale. Now lengthen your legs nice and straight and reach the ring over. Good. Turn the pad so the ring is One pad down, one pad up. We'll take the legs up on top of that ring. We're going to try to keep this ring a circle. So that means my legs have to stay active. My core has to stay active. And I'm going to lay all the way down for 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Now if you need to reposition so your ring is more up and down, scoot your boot until you are lined up where the ring pads are one on top of the other. The heels are connected, the arms are reaching up. If I cue eyes to belly and that's not for you, you keep your head down. Inhale to prepare, exhale, nod the chin to your chest, hold right here. I'm going to press into my ring, I release it, and I lower my head back down. And again, nod that chin, hold, press into the ring, release, and return home. Now when you press into that ring, keep going. It's just a tiny press. It's just an inch. And then release. Make sure you're not dragging your head off the floor. And I'm lifting my head until my shoulders are off the mat and just the base of my shoulder blade is left on the mat. I lift up, I press, I release. Now this time I'm going to hold it up. Keep the ring now a circle. Don't push it. So let those legs come up a little bit more. A little bit more. Oh, more active. And now we pulse. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3. Arms are close. Fingers are reaching long. The wrist should be still. And I should be feeling my back muscles pumping my arms and not my shoulders. We inhale, if possible, for 5 counts and exhale for 5. And I'm going to inhale and exhale. If you want, my right leg is going to float up on the inhale. Exhale, bring it back down. The left leg, inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. In, 2, 3, 4, 5. Out, 2, 3, 4, 5. Breathe in. Breathe out. One more each leg. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3. One more time. Inhale and exhale and release. Okay, I'm going to take my ring, or my feet, I should say, at the bottom of my ring. Okay, arms up. It may not be pretty. The ring may fall. We're going to draw our eyes to our belly. I'm going to bring it up. My ring fell, but that's okay because I caught it again and I'm going to reach past. It's okay. Round yourself up. Good. Now take the feet on the pads and bring those feet closer towards you. And we're going to balance here. I want you to use your core to hold you upright. My shoulders are down. My knees are only as wide as my frame. Good. Now take these feet more to a tabletop. I'm going to let my legs go to parallel. Inner thighs will touch. And I'm going to take my lower back down towards the floor. Pull my knees in. Zip the legs straight up. Good. Hold right here. I want you to bend your knees again and slowly press back up. And you can always put your head down. I'm going to inhale as I come down. Exhale, zip it up. Inhale, come down. Exhale. As you go up, I want the rib cage to go heavy. All the air out of your center. I'm not lifting my head any higher. It's just my legs moving. And one more. We inhale and we exhale. I'm going to put my head down. I'm going to flex my heels for 2 counts and I'm going to point for 2. And I'm going to pull my toes towards my shins. So my elbows will bend as I take my toes towards me. And they'll straighten back up when I point my toes. I want you to inhale on the heels, flexing. Exhale on the toes. And flex. And try to keep those legs super straight. 2 more. And point. Last one. Great. Bend those knees back in. We're going to rock ourselves back up. Good. Let the ring come flat onto the mat. And we're going to take the legs straight. I'm going to press the feet into the sides of the ring. We'll reach those arms parallel to the floor. Flex those feet and start to roll it back. The ring will move with you. Just keep pressure on the sides of those pads. And we lower it down. Take the eyes to the belly. Inhale. Press into your ring. Exhale, you're curling up and over. Now we stay curled. I come back. I'm still in that shape. My feet are flexed. I press. I tuck. I scoop. I also breathe. Eyes to belly. Inhale. Press into the ring. Exhale. Eyes to navel. And bring it back. 8, 7. Press. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. One more. Inhale. 2. Exhale. Last one coming back. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take that ring and put it between your ankles. Okay, so we're going to take our knees in towards the chest. We can keep the arms right to our side. Now, right now, we're imprinting that spine on our mat. As you tap those toes down, don't lose your imprint and then come back knees to chest. I inhale, bring it down. Exhale, in. Tap on the inhale. Use the abdominals to bring those legs back in. Inhale and exhale. And down for 2 and up for 2. Now, if you want to add on, I'm going to press through the back of my arms. I'll lift my seat. My knees will go towards my shoulders, and I roll back down. And again, bring it back down. I'll keep adding on to this. You need to stay at your level. Now, this time, I'm going to hold my knees here. I'm going to lengthen my legs, zip them up, roll back down and bend my knees. Tap your toes. Inhale. Exhale. Peel. Inhale out. Up. Exhale. Knees in. Inhale. Exhale. You don't have to lift your booty. Reach it long. Lift it up. Roll it down, bend those knees in, and then slide your ring up the thigh. Take the feet back to the mat, and now we're going to do some bridges. So my ring is nice and tight. Feet are equally pressing into the floor. I'll tuck my tail. I'll articulate that bridge up. That's an inhale. Exhale, press into the ring as you lower back down. Release the ring. Tuck the tail, bridge up, inhale. Press into the ring as you exhale, vertebrae by vertebrae. Take your time, tail is long. Curl that tail, lift up, press through the feet, inhale. Press into the ring, we slowly melt back down, exhale. We're going to do one more. We're going to tuck that tail. We're going to inhale up. Now stay here. Exhale as you press the ring. Release, press, exhale. Release, press, and press. The belly needs to be pulling in. The hips need to be level. Fire those glutes, hamstrings. Press the back of the arms and shoulders into the floor. Feel those inner thighs working, but also the belly and the booty. We'll go for 8 and 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hold it in, and we're going to go pulse, pulse, hold. Pulse, pulse, hold. If you need to get out of your bridge, do it. Lower back down and still continue squeezing with us. We got 4 more. Squeeze, squeeze, hold. Remember, they're tiny, tiny presses. 2 more. Hold it. Lower down with that ring nice and tight. And release. Take that ring into your hands. Legs closer together now. A fist width apart. Shoulders down, fingers reaching long. Now just lift up your spine and hold. We're going to take the right leg to a tabletop. As you tap your toes down, the ring will reach back, and then we lift back up. You can do the same thing out of a bridge, lying on your back. Inhale, exhale. Take your time. So you're working with that standing leg. The glutes firing, hopefully enough, the hamstrings not getting cranky. For 3, and 2, and 1. Hold it here, cross the ankle over that quad, and then lower down your bridge. So a nice little stretch here. And then put that foot down and the other leg after we come up into a bridge. So come up into a bridge first, we'll come up first. And then take your left leg to a tabletop and we'll tap and reach. I inhale, exhale back to center. Be mindful, how's the body doing? Do you feel that standing glute working in the hamstring? Do you feel the neck nice and relaxed? Can you feel your core working? Focus in Pilates. 2 more. Now I'm going to hold this up, cross that ankle over, and we lower down that bridge and feel that stretch. Lovely. Okay, let's rock ourselves back up. Turn the ring again and put it on the left side. So the left leg is going to extend over the ring, and we lie back down. So both legs should be straight for now. Okay, we there? I'll wait. Okay, so the left leg is on the ring. Let's bend the right knee. All right, so settle in. Make sure the hips feel level. Sits bones are equal. Arms are reaching long, the neck is not cranky. Bring that right knee in and zip that leg straight up if able. Now if you're straight up but you're way out here away from your hip, I'd rather you soften your leg and make sure the knee and the hip are in a straight line, okay? We're gonna turn that kneecap away from you. Arms are reaching long, close to your body. Single leg circles. Now your goal here is to keep this ring a circle, so don't let this leg be dead, keep it active. All right, that circle towards the center, up. Inhale, exhale. Round 2, come up, nothing else moves. Inhale, exhale, 1 more, and now we'll reverse. Away, zip it up. Inhale, and 3, and 2, and 1, hug this knee in. I want you to nod your chin to your chest if able. Slowly bring it up. We transition slow. Take the hands behind your head. Good. I'm going to take this leg that's in. I'm going to press it over the ring and come back in. Over and in. I have hand over hand, so I'm not clasping. I'm hand over hand. Elbows are wide. Up and over the top of the sternum. Now, if you want, when that leg comes back in, you can slowly rotate. Try to keep the shoulders off the mat and rotate from that torso. Try not to bring that back elbow to the side of your head. Try to keep those elbows in a straight line. 2 more. 1 more. And release. If you can switch the ring to the other foot without sitting up, do it. I don't think I'm that coordinated, so I'm going to bring it up and switch. All right, so here we go. Legs are long. Settle in again. Make sure the ring feels like it's a circle and not an oval. And you'll know it's not a circle if you feel the dead weight on that ring. I'm going to take my left knee, bend it for a second. Check in, make sure everything feels right. And I'm going to bring that left leg straight up. I'm going to turn that kneecap away. Remember, if you can't get that leg in line with your hip, if you're way out here because the hamstring's too tight, soften that knee, okay? All right, I circle towards the center. Inhale, exhale. Round 2, come up. Nothing else should move. I'm still imprinting my spine. 1 more. And now let's reverse it. Round 2, come up. Inhale, exhale. 3, use your breath. 2, And 1. Bring that knee in. Pull it towards you. I can use this pulling in as leverage to bring my eyes to my navel. I take my hands behind my head, hand over hand. I'm curled up and over, and I'm going to press over the ring. Come back in. Inhale and exhale. Elbows are wide. Back is heavy. You can put your head down at any time. Try to keep that ring a circle. And now when that knee comes in, we'll rotate. Inhale. Exhale. Shh, does somebody want to get their phone? Oh, is that yours? Okay. Inhale. Exhale. Shh. I thought maybe it's a timer. Shh. Are we breathing? Rotate. Shh. Take your time, take your time. 2 more. 1 more. And release. Okay, we're going to sit up and grab onto that ring again. How'd that go? Okay, so now I'm going to take my ring behind my head, and my hands will go right like this. Okay? My knees are bent. My legs are 1 fist width apart, and I'm sitting nice and tall. So suck that navel in and up. We're going to do a little bit of a hinge and come right back up. So a hinge is a flat back, right? Everything goes with you. And then we exhale. Don't hang back there too long. Come right back up. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. To exhale. Think of growing taller every time you come up and keeping that height. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. 1 more. Now I'm going to ask you to hinge 1 last time here. Now go into a round and lower back to the base of your shoulder blade. Draw your knees in. Legs are together and in parallel. So by me pushing my hands forward into that ring, my neck is safe. It's not being strained. It's nice and relaxed, being held up by that ring. Okay? So I'm going to take my right knee in, my left leg out. And we're going to go into single leg stretch. Inhale. 2, exhale. 2, inhale. And exhale. And inhale. 2, exhale. And inhale. 2, exhale. 1 more set. Inhale. 2, exhale. Freeze. The knee that's bent, bring it straight up. Now let's go to scissors. Inhale. Inhale. Exhale. And inhale. And exhale. Don't forget to breathe. Your head should not be parallel. So you got to push your hands into those pads. Curl up and over or head down. Release that ring. Options. And 4. And 3. And 2. Freeze the leg. It's on top. Bend it. Rotate to that thigh. Switch. Rotate to the opposite thigh. Pause. Pause. Try to curl up deeper. Oh my goodness, this is tough. Try not to have those shoulders just gliding across that mat. Can you feel anything? Where you should. 2 and 2. 1 and 1. Rock yourself up. That was fun. I love the faces when you come back up. Yeah. Okay. Let's stretch our spines. At least we got warmer, right? Feet are flexed. Okay, we're going to inhale up. Now on the exhale, I'm just going to nod my chin towards my chest. Then for every inch my arms start to go forward, my navel is going to press back. Inhale up. 4, 3, 2, 1. Chin to chest first. And we slowly peel. And we stop at the mid-back. The lower back stays. Inhale up. Exhale. Now I'm going to stay forward from the heel of my hands. I'm going to press into my ring. And every time I press into my ring, that's my core. Those are my armpit muscles. One more. I'm going to inhale up from my core, not my back. Sit taller. Don't lean back. Relax those shoulders. Exhale. And that's pressed into the ring 4 times. 1, 2. Inhale up. Love it. Exhale. Pause. And we press. Stack it up. Now we're going to stay here and press. 4, 3. You want to feel that armpit muscle pressing. Inhale. Exhale. Take your time, moving slowly. Press into the ring. 4, 3, 2, 1. Stack your spine. Squeeze into your seat a little bit. And then press into the ring. Exhale. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bend each knee and take your toes on the pads. We're going to balance again like we did in the beginning. But this time we're going to have a little bit more fun with this. So I'm going to slowly zip my legs up. And you have to feel that connection, that seat to feet connection, like those inner thighs zipping together. And then bring it back in. So when you straighten your legs, I want your eyes to go towards the toes. And then when you bend back in, I want the eyes to slowly go to the core. We'll lift it up. Inhale. Exhale. Don't forget to breathe. Inhale. Where are the shoulders? In those pockets, yes? Exhale. We lift up. Good. We bring it in. Now you are more than welcome to keep doing that. I'm going to add a rock. So rocks aren't for everybody, okay? So my legs are reaching long. When I rock, I need to curl my chin to my chest, round my spine. I rock, and I come up, okay? So eyes go to my navel as I rock back. Eyes go to the toes. So instead of thinking of rocking, think of butt up, butt down. If you go too fast, it will keep you going forward. So I came up too fast, I couldn't control my legs, and they went right back down. So I inhale, exhale. You have to find that scooping of that belly to bring yourself back up. Last one. And we're going to slowly bring it all the way down. So if you need to grab a ball for your head or anything, grab it. So we're going to take the ring, we're going to take our feet through the ring and turn the ring now. And we're going to take the outside of our shins against those pads. My heels are turned in, toes are turned out. You can keep your arms right to your side, or if you want more support to your lower back, take your hands underneath your seat. Okay? So you pick it. So I'm going to go to one side of my mat, circle down around to the other side, and hold center. Now I'm going to reverse that. I inhale and exhale. So I'm going to keep switching. I go to one side and around, and then I start going the other direction. I'm going to try those different variations this exercise. Today I want you keeping that rib cage heavy, hips still, and moving from your core. Make sure the neck is nice and long. I firmly press the back of my head into the floor. And I keep pressing out against the pads of that ring. Inhale to exhale. If you want to add on, we'll inhale over. When I come up, I'll just lift up and come back down. And I reverse it. I inhale to exhale, lift and come down. I inhale, exhale. It's a little lift. Last one. Yep. And hug it in. Good. Legs together. Grab onto that ring. Get it out from the feet and hold. So you can keep your head down, or you can nod that chin to your chest. I'm going to reach my arms and legs away from each other. I'm going to come back in, take my feet through the ring, and lengthen them long while my arms stay out there. Now bend your knees, reach the ring away from you, bring it back in, take your feet through the hoop. Yep. And I reach out, inhale. Inhale out, exhale in. Inhale on the out, exhale. Whoop, almost missed my hoop. It helps with the eyes to the belly, but you don't have to have your head lifted, or you can place a ball behind that head. We'll just do one more. Finish on the out, and then hug everything in and put that head down. Woo! If your neck feels a little bit cranky, look to one side of your mat. Look to the other. Good. Take that ring between the ankles. Again, if you want more support to your back, your lower back, put your hands underneath your seat. The legs are going to stay straight. We're going to go down, 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 zip it up. I want you to keep your spine heavy on the mat, no matter how low those legs go. So if your spine starts to pop off, that's too low for you. Now you're more than welcome to nod that chin to your chest if you're ready. Down, 2, 3. Now hold it up. I want you to take one leg towards you, the other leg away, and then we're going to go down, 2, 3, up. Do it again. Same side. 2, 3. One more for 3, just 3. Now come back to center. Let's do the other direction. So one leg goes towards you, one leg goes away. Inhale, inhale, inhale. Just 2 more. 2, 3. Keep that ring tight. Don't lose it. 1, 2, 3. Back to center and grab onto it. Hold it up over your chest. Let your knees drop to one side. Use your core to come back up. Knees go to the other side. And it's time for some extensions. Yay! Okay, so let's just flip onto our stomachs. Now, if you really have to see what I'm doing, you can reposition yourself on your mat. But really, I should be able to cue it. You shouldn't even need to see me. Okay? All right, so if there's a shoulder issue and you don't want to reach as high as your ring, you just don't use the ring, and you put your hands underneath your shoulders like this. Okay? So you're either going to have your hands here, or you can have the hands on the sides of the ring. Another option is having your hands here. For you, you're going to keep your hands off the mat so you don't be tempted to push through them, okay? I'm going to keep you off your hands. See, so in Pilates, there's so many modifications. Make sure she doesn't touch the floor with her hands. I'm going to make sure. Okay. All right, so whichever way you're picking, we're going to lift up the chest. Shoulders are down, squeezing lemons in those armpits. Glutes are firing, and we come back down. We're going to inhale, squeeze. Exhale. So if you're not using your ring, you're here. And it's just a lift to the heel of your hands. Your elbows should be real close to your side if you're not using the ring. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. So I'm keeping my navel on the mat for now. And I come back down. I'll always give you different choices, and you pick what works for your body today. Let's just do 2 more. Inhale up. And your neck, exhale down, is along for the ride. It's the chest lifting. So I don't want you lifting your head like this. Okay, if you want to do a bigger extension, I'll give you that option, no ring. Take your hands under your shoulders. And we're going to keep pushing through until the arms are straight. So, of course, my navel is off my mat here. And I come back down. We'll try that again. I lift up, shoulders go back. Bam. Come back down. And we lift up. Now on this one, if you want, when you bend the elbows, rock up and rock. Now I keep looking out. Inhale up. You can let your hands come off the mat and put them back down. Woo! One more. And then we stretch back in a child's pose. Scoop the belly and round that back. Take this opportunity to check in with your body, your back, your neck, your hips, your knees, your shoulders. If you want a nice little release with the shoulders and the wrists, go behind you, palms up. Make cups with those fingers. Okay, so let's work the hamstring and the glute a little bit. Sometimes people get frustrated trying to get this ring into the right position. If you have a ball, you can use a ball instead. And if you can't get the ring where it needs to go, don't use the ring and just go through the movement, okay? So I'm gonna take one of my legs, I'm gonna put the ring behind my ankle/heel, and the other goes right underneath your booty. I call that the smile of your seat. Now sometimes these hamstrings get cranky. All right, so you don't want to press too hard. So you make a pillow with your hands, okay? And if you can't do that, put a ball underneath your forehead, roll up your mat if you can't have your hands here, okay? So figure out what you can do, and you can put your arms to your side, okay? So I'm cueing people who need to watch their hands today. Okay, so my hips are squared, yes they are. I'm just gonna do a little gentle press and release. Press and release. Now the glute and the core have to also squeeze, so it's not just the hamstring. All ready? Okay. Here we go, and we press. They're tiny, and you better be firing that glute. Now hold the pressure on that ring. I'm gonna try and lift this leg up and down. The opposite leg is pushing into the floor. Up and down. And I go for 4 and 3. Can you feel your glutes working? 2. No, so we'll hold this one up then. Let's pulse it. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Grab onto your ring and let that leg lengthen. Okay. However you want to do it, put it behind the other leg. Sometimes you know as soon as you try to set this up that it's not going to be a good thing for that hamstring. So if that's you, just ditch the ring, that's all, okay? So don't start with your knee way out. You know, have those knees lined up with your hips. Don't be too wide. Relax the shoulders, and we start to see these little tiny presses. And press. Now remember, the ring symbolizes your core. So yeah, we're focusing on the butt and hamstrings, but the belly is always involved, especially with the ring. The ring symbolizes that core. And 9 times out of 10, when I press into my ring, it's an exhale. And press. And you're more than welcome to just stay like this. I'm going to put pressure on that ring, keep that pressure, and lift up and down. 2, 3. Keep your belly in. And we go for 4, 3. Now we're not done after these single ones. 2. Hold it. Pulse it. 8. Up, up, up. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release that ring. Let that leg stretch. And I'm going to prop myself up onto my forearms. Okay? Legs together, shoulders down, navel will be off the mat, and we do single leg kicks. Kick, kick. You can do the same thing. Yeah? Okay, that's a good modification. Okay, good girl. Make sure you're off your hand. And now if you're able, press into those pads and make that belly go, "Arr." And kick, kick. Try to keep everything else still when you're kicking. Kick, kick. One more each leg. Kick, 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 kick. Curl those toes under. You're going to stretch back in a child's pose. We're going to go up into a forearm plank. Tuck your booty. Send that tail long. If you need a modified plank, you lower to your knees, but you keep the hips low. Keep the pressure on that ring. If you want to do another kick, we can do it here. Kick, 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 kick. 2 more. Stay strong. Boom, boom. 1 more. Boom, boom. Boom, boom to your knees, and we all stretch back into that child's pose. Lovely. Good job. Give me some breaths. Inhaling and exhaling and inhaling. Now separate the feet. Scoop and bring yourself all the way up. We're going to do a thigh stretch. All right, so my legs are 1 fist width apart. I want the tail nice and long, belly pulling in and up. So I want you to feel like your hips are pushing forward. And that's going to engage all this back here to help support. I'm going to reach my arms long. So the legs, again, are 1 fist width apart. So you can't be like this. You should be here. Okay? Everything's nice and tall. Shoulders are down. Heel of the hand is on the pad. So it's a hinge. We did a hinge seated. Now it's kneeling. So now we're going to stretch those quads. We're going to inhale back and exhale up. Okay, let's try that again. Inhale, press into the ring to exhale. Now sometimes your toes don't like this, right? You see I keep adjusting my toes because they don't like being flat right now. Nothing I can do about that. I can't do this with my feet curled like this. Maybe I can. Not my favorite position. You can try it if you have to. If your toes just aren't cooperating, I want you to keep looking at something in front of you so you don't throw your head back. Where do you feel this at? Okay, so making sure, because you're going to know sometimes. Well, actually all the time. But I need you to say it sometimes. We'll do 1 more. We're going to inhale and exhale. Take that ring down, and I'm going to round into it, and then release. Chin to chest, scoop the belly, round, and bring it up. And this is more about the belly than anything. Chin to chest, peel, press, scoop. Bring it back up. Do we get warm again? Press, and bring it up, and 1 more. And release. Okay, face me, let's come onto our side. So let's go onto this side. So you're gonna mirror me. Where my head is, your head goes. Okay, so if you're able to use your ring, hand here, okay? If you can't use your hand, you can put it here, here, wherever you wanna put it. Okay, elbows bent. So I always tell you, make sure that you're lifting this bottom rib cage. Feel that lemon meat squeeze in your armpit, okay? You can't have these shoulders collapse. Now, bend your knees and take them towards the top edge of your mat. So this little clam is I'm just gonna gently press in and come up. So it's a gentle press. And remember, when you press into the ring, it's your belly going, bam. So my elbows poked out, right? Because here I'm making room by lifting my shoulder up. I want that shoulder to be relaxed. Yep. And I press. Now, if you also want to make this a little harder, I can hold that bottom hip off the mat and press. It's a gentle press. Now, you know I always like to take it 1 step further and give you another option. So I'm going to keep my leg here. I keep pressure. I extend it, retrace my steps. I press into the ring to lift the leg. I extend it. I still have that pressure. I release the pressure, the knee comes down. Another variation is to come back down if you need it. Lift, kick, in, down, lift, kick. And those toes are reaching long. Press into the ring, kick, lower. 1 more time. Press, and bring it down. Take that ring between the ankles. Knees are still facing forward. I'm going to take these knees. I'm going to lift that bottom leg off the floor. I'm going to bring my knees in and reach them out. When I bring them out, I'm going to press into my ring. You can also do this lying down on your side. So if you're getting cranky here in the shoulder, bring it down and do the same thing. You're still working, you're just getting out of your shoulder. If I try to come back up, I'll probably lose my ring, so I'm just gonna stay here. But you can be up or down. When are you squeezing the ring? I press out. Knees in, press out. Knees in, press out. One more. And now I'll ask you all to come down and lie completely flat. Legs are in a straight line with the rest of your body. Yep, good. We're gonna lift these legs up and down. I'm gonna press my hand into the floor. Shoulders are relaxed. Don't forget to breathe. Good. Can you feel your obliques? The glute, outer thigh, hip. Now hold this one up and we're gonna circle forward. Round to come up. Round to come up. Round to come up. Now let's reverse it. Let's go back, forward, up. Back, forward, up. Back, forward, up. One more. Okay. I'm gonna bend my knees and come on to my front. Keep your ring if you can. No big deal if you don't have it. I'm gonna rest my forehead on my hands, my knees to the edges of my mat. I'm gonna press into my ring, lift and lower, and down. Relax the shoulders, relax the neck, and 4, 3, we're not done even though I'm gonna say 1, 2, now keep the legs lifted, straighten the legs. The ring will actually touch to the floor, but the legs won't, okay? So I'm gonna press into that ring, lift those legs up, tap the ring down. Lift up. The good news is we're only doing these sets once. And when we do the other side, we're not gonna come back like this. There you go. So give me all you got. 4, and 3, 2, hold this one up. Now squeeze the ring. 1, 2, 3, 4. Lengthen those legs, squeeze your belly, squeeze your booty. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Grab onto your ring. Stretch back. Are you awake? Okay. All right, so you're gonna face me, straight ahead, and then we'll come on to our other side. Yay. You're almost there. I hope it's going by fast for you. It's going by fast for me. Okay, so the knees stacked to the top edge of your mat. Here's my ring, heel of my hands on. I want to see a nice long line here, not this, okay? So pull the rib cage up, hold a lemon. Anybody need a modification on this? Okay, here we go. Clam. My fingertips are never pushing into that pad. It's the heel of my hand. That's the strong part of my hand. Opposition, push your bottom leg down as you lift the top leg up. Slower is better. Control. Making it harder, I would take that hip off the mat and press here. But that's going to put more weight on that shoulder, so choose wisely. Now I'm going to add on. I press, lengthen, and press, lengthen, and inhale, regroup. You got it. Boom. Can you still squeeze that lemon in that bottom armpit? Are you pushing off the mat? Are you keeping that waistline lifted? Yes, yes, and yes. Last one. We bring it down and put that ring between our ankles. Remember, you're more than welcome to come down onto your side. You can prop yourself up. Okay. I lift that bottom knee off. I bring my knees in. Squeeze the ring. If you need help with balance, keep your fingertips on the mat. You can take the hand behind your head. Yep. Reach. How are we doing? We doing okay? Remember, you can come down like this, because eventually we're all going to come down like that. Yep. And squeeze. And squeeze. Make sure you're on your side, no matter where you're positioned. One more. Good. Everybody come down. Lay on that arm. Make sure everything's in a straight line. Make sure your hips are stacked. We'll lift up and down. I gently press my palm down as my legs come up. Make sure you're not leaning back. You don't want to feel this in that lower back. You're squeezing your bum, your belly. Everything in this side of your body is helping lift. Take your time. 3, 2. Now hold this one up. And let's circle forward and pause. 2 more. Let's reverse it. And 4. And 3. And 2. And 1. Bend the knees. Grab onto your ring. And we're going to come onto our front of our body. We're going to be propped up onto those forearms. Legs are heavy. And I want you to press through those forearms to help into extension. And then lower back down. And again, we're going to lift up in that extension. And we're going to come down. We're going to lift it up. And we're going to come down. When you come down, pull that navel away from your mat. Now hold this one up. Add the legs. Hold them up. Now reach the arms forward off the floor. Now you're going to take your right arm higher than your left. And your left leg higher than your right. And we're going to swim. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Take your hands underneath your shoulders. Bend your knees, legs together. Make sure the shoulders are in those pockets. They shouldn't be curled up to your ears. You're going to press to the heel of your hands to come up into a modified plank. Good. Straighten those legs, flex your feet, and come into a plank. Make sure the shoulders are over the wrists. You're in a Pilates stance. We're going to lift that right leg up. The left heel is going to flex, put the right foot down. Lift the left foot, flex the right. Lift right. Take it down, lift left. Keep your body in a nice long line. You got it. One more. Boom, boom. Lower to your knees and stretch back in that child's pose. Release the wrists. Make cups with those hands. Relax your neck. Gorgeous. Okay, let's come up into a high kneel. Grab onto your ring. So we're going to take this leg and reach it out. The hip should be pushing forward. And this back heel should be in line with the back of my knee, right? So I shouldn't be able to see your heels, okay? Bring those arms straight up. Shoulders are down. Heel of the hands on the pad. Fingers are reaching up. And let's do a little side stretch. Inhale. Exhale. Other side. Nice long line. Exhale. Use your core. Use your glutes. Inhale. Keep pressing those hips forward. Exhale. Now hold this one here. For you, you can keep doing that. We're going to take this hand down. This hand goes behind the head. Okay? Hips are still pressing forward. Lift the leg up. And we're going to try to take it forward and back. So you're going to have that arm far enough out, otherwise you can't lift that leg. One more. Forward and out. Bring it back to center. Lower that leg and bring yourself back up. Now make this come a little closer and have this leg come back into one hand's width apart. We're going to take this arm straight up. We're going to do a little mermaid. And then bring it straight back up. Heel the hands on, right? A little gentle press. Come back up. Inhale. Good. And then release. Take the other leg out. Hips press forward. Arms come straight up. We'll go to the straight leg first. Inhale to exhale. And we inhale. Stay nice and long. Exhale. Use that core. Those inner thighs are working too, you know. Nice long. Nothing else goes with you. Inhale. Now this one here, I'm going to reach it long. Now look, I'm going to reach it way out there. Hand goes behind your head. Bring this leg up, balance, and we're going to go forward and back. Forward and back. Two more. Forward and back. One more. Bring that leg back to center. Bring it back in, one hand's width. Bring that ring a little closer, but not too close. You're gonna have room for your arm to be lengthened, okay? Sweep this arm up. Oh, inhale to exhale. Up and over, inhale, exhale. Up first, then over, and keep this hip against an imaginary wall. And release, and let's come back down onto our bums. We're going to straighten the legs, put the pads behind the feet. Sit nice and tall. And I'm going to pull my toes towards me, so we're flexing, and then we're pointing. Try to stay upright, and point. Scoop that belly in deep. And if I flex, I'm going to flex my abdominals more, pull that navel in deeper. Good. Give me one more. Lovely. Take the ring, chest height. I'm going to come into a cross-legged position. That feels wonderful. Try to sit really light on your sits bones. We're going to inhale up. You're going to twist towards me. Exhale. 1, 2. Inhale, center. Think of spiraling taller as you exhale away from me. Inhale. Exhale. 1, 2. Grow taller. Don't sink even when you come back to center. And then take the ring to the floor, and we're going to walk our hands out to finish up our workout today. Don't forget to breathe. I'm going to walk my hands to one side of my mat, but anchor down those hips and the glutes. And I'll walk my hands to the other side. Nothing else goes with me. Breathe, bring it back to center. Nice and easy, walk those hands back in. And finish with a nice big inhale up. So sweep those arms up. Our spine is nice and tall. And as we lower those arms down, think of spiraling even taller, 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 and you've made